Good morning. We're in the greenhouse. It's been a while. Occasionally we're in here for our garden tours, but really we haven't been in here doing anything since we planted carrots, which was a long time ago. Now, this should have been done months ago. We are in early September. I believe today is September 3rd, and today I'm going to be planting greens in the greenhouse. Now, I wish this would have gotten done probably back in July or August so I could really pick through my seeds and plant what I want to plant. Instead, my seeds are going to kind of dictate what I'm planting today. So this whole side of the bed that we have our heat cable in, it's just a de-icing cable to keep the soil nice and warm. We're going to be planting in different types of greens so that hopefully before it gets cold, they can pop up, they can really grow, and they can kind of hang out here for the winter. Now we will hoop them so they're covered, and we'll be able to hopefully have lots of greens for our eggs and for just eating this winter. Now, going through my seeds, hands down, spinach is going to be my best bet. Ideally, I would love to have some lettuce, lots of spinach, and lots of kale in this bed, but I don't think that's where we're going to go right now. Our shortest kale variety we have is the Red Russian, and it has 60 days till maturity on here. So by the time we get this in, we're looking at beginning of November to have decent sized Red Russian kale. And you have to remember, as the weather gets colder, as the days get shorter, this kale won't be taking 60 days to grow. It'll be taking much longer. So fortunately, I'm not planting kale this winter, which is a bummer, but my own fault. Just haven't gotten to it. So I think I'm leaning towards baby spinach, mainly because it takes, it says on here, 5 to 10 days to sprout and 20 to 25 days for maturity. So now we're looking at October, beginning of October or greater for baby spinach, and I think that would be really good. I do have the Norfolk spinach variety that we really like. It grows really big and it's just robust compared to the baby spinach, but it doesn't say how long before harvest on it. It does say 7 to 14 days for germination, and I'm thinking because of just its sheer size in general that it's going to take a little bit longer. So I think I might just plant a whole bed of baby spinach. Is that silly? I don't know. Anyway, so the seeds we have are from Botanical Interest. These seed packs are just huge. Gonna see if it says how much is in here. I don't see. Anyways, these seed packs are huge and filled compared to kind of your average size packet. And I've got one open. I'm pretty sure when I ordered these, I ordered like 4. So I doubt I will go through all of this, which is great because I was nervous. I didn't know what I had for greens. I haven't had time to get to this. And yeah. If we were to plant anything else besides spinach, I would probably plant some quick, like cut and go lettuce, but I really don't think I have enough time for that to do really well. All right, finally cleaned up and ready to plant, and I am using my seeding square. I'll leave a link to this down in the description because this has been a game changer for planting in the greenhouse. Anytime I am planting little seeds in the future and I'm planting straight in dirt like this, I'm going to be using this. So there are different colored circles depending on what you're planting, and it comes with this stick with the different inches marked. Now I'm just barely making a dent for my greens because they don't need to be very deep. Well, let me double check. It says 1/2 inch, so that is about halfway up, probably what I'm actually doing. Now each color stands for different things. So the red is the greens, they're just closer together. And after you've done it a few times, you kind of get the hang of it. You remember some of the things and what they are, but there is like a cheat sheet. This has helped me to not overplant in areas. Sometimes I'll just set the seeds down right on here and then I'll just push them right in the holes. And that one I just got 2 seeds in, but generally it helps me get closer to 1 seed in the holes. It's kind of fun too because if the kids are out here, it's pretty early in the morning yet, so they're all in bed. But if the kids come out here, they can go ahead and plant easily, and I know at least the spacing will be decent even if we get a couple seeds in one hole. So I am a little nervous that we won't have enough greens for this winter. So I'm kicking around the idea of planting microgreens in the house again this winter, just to have some greens on hand. Would you guys like to see or learn anything about planting microgreens? Because they are really fun, and it is something I feel like most anyone could do with just a little bit of sunlight. We didn't plant microgreens last year because we didn't need to with our greenhouse. It just wasn't necessary. But the year before, I think we planted them maybe in early spring. It was before the greenhouse was what it is now. And we really quite enjoyed them. It really made a difference to have that. So I am going to leave a really big space here between these two posts because we are going to get a pepper plant planted in here this year. We're going to dig up one from the garden and put it right in here so that hopefully we can kind of extend its season. I'm kind of curious to see how it does. So it'll be a bell pepper plant, and I've talked about this with you guys a lot. I would really love to dig up quite a few of my bell pepper plants and put them in pots in the basement to kind of go dormant, and that way they can be replanted since they should last more than a year, and that way I would get some earlier ripened peppers. So that's something hopefully I can get to this year. Alright, so I've got it all planted. I was going to water, but Matt is actually using the hose right now. So when he is done with that, I will water in here, and the sun is starting to come out, so it's perfect timing for me to get out of here before it gets too hot in here. Our carrots that we planted over here came in pretty good down here, and then over here they didn't come in well, and then we were gone for a while and we definitely lost some as well. So we're playing around with maybe doing something over there, but honestly I think I'm just going to plant earlier in the spring over there. So I think I'm going to get out of here. I would like to clean everything up, but I think it's going to wait. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below. Glad you got to see me again. Bye!